Imagine if, whenever you read a book aloud, the characters came to life. Imagine what would happen if the antagonist of a book was chasing you for the very book he or she came from. This is what happens to Mo and Meggie in Inkheart by Cornelia Funke. Meggie is a 12-year-old girl and the daughter of one of the best bookbinders in the area. One night, Meggie is awake and sees a man standing in the rain outside of her window and goes to her father's room to tell him about it. Soon enough, her father Mo is talking to this man, and it is decided the next day that they have to move from their house. While packing, Meggie notices a book bound in brown paper that she'd never seen in her life. She went to pick up the book, and her father quickly snatched it up and wouldn't allow her to see it. Over time, Meggie learns that the strange man outside her window was a friend of her father's named Dustfinger. Dustfinger had a few small scars on his face and a small ferret-like animal in his backpack named Gwyn. He is an odd person, but Meggie doesn't think any of it. The three end up at Meggie's aunt Eleanor's mansion, and that night after dinner, Meggie catches Mo and Eleanor discussing how the book with the brown binding had to be hidden well from a man named Capricorn. Meggie began to think about how strange the two names were, Dustfinger and Capricorn. Meggie began to realize over time that all of the strange men she had been hearing about might not have been real people. It started when Dustfinger promised to show Meggie what the odd objects in his bag were. Then he lit a second torch and ran its flames over its bare arms. He looked as happy as a child playing with a pet animal. The fire licked his skin like something living, a darting, burning creature that he had befriended, a creature that caressed him and danced for him and drove the night away. She realized that Dustfinger was not a normal person. One night, a group of mysterious men in all black arrived at Eleanor's mansion. They barged in and threatened Mo to give them the book or else they'd hurt someone. "I'll give it to you," Mo's voice sounded weary, "but I'm going with you because I want that book back as soon as Capricorn is finished with it." I think that this book is a good book for people who like fantasy or a mix of fantasy and reality. It is suspenseful and surprising. This book is a book that I'd read over and over again.